Okay, let's try this one called finding a final amount in a world problem on exponential growth or decay. As we have seen in the explanation, the model, the equation model for this kind of problems is this: y equals a times b to an exponent t. This most of the time is the time, represents the time, the t. So we have to read, of course, read the problem. In this case, we have an amount of $22,000 is borrowed for 8 years at 6% interest compounded annually. And it says that if the loan is paid in full at the end of that period, how much must be paid back? So what you have to do, of course, is read and understand the problem. So remember what is the meaning of the variables we have in here. The letter A is the initial value, so that is going to be the 22,000. So I'm going to start writing the information here, 22,000. And then we have borrowed for 8 years. That is going to be the time. So I'm gonna save this space for B because that is going to be next. Time is 8. And then the next number we have is at 6% interest. So if you understand the problem, when you borrow money from the bank or whatever, they used to charge interest for the loan, right? For in this case, they are charging 6% interest. That means that each year they are going to add 6% of the initial amount to the amount you borrowed, right? So this is what we call R. This is the rate. That is R. That is what R stands for, right? The rate of change. And this is a growth rate. So you have to get if it is growth or decay. This is not decay, but that would be the other option, decay. This is not a decay problem. This is a growth problem. So you have to identify which of these two are, because B, remember from the explanation, B equals, in the growth case, equals 1 plus the R, right? So as R equals 6%, remember that 6% is, well, you have to divide 6 by 100. So it is just 0.06 in a decimal number, not as a percentage. So this is going to be 1.06, right? So that is the value of B that we were looking for. I'm not going to put B in red because R was put in red. So B equals 1.06, and then we have to use the calculator. So it's going to be 22,000. Sorry, 22,000 times. Nope. Again, 22,000. Oh gosh. Times 1.06 to the 8th power. And this is the number we have. We have to round to the nearest dollar. So this is going to round up. So be careful with rounding. What you're going to pay, or what this person is going to pay, is after borrowing only $22,000, he or she is going to pay $35.65, because this rounds up. $35,065. So that is what I'm going to write here. 35 $0.65. That was a very high interest.